We're gonna talk about this shit. Alright. I'm showing them the Derrick Jaxn and Gilly the Kid video. Alright. The nigga Gilly. Should we start off? Alright, we're gonna run it back.
From me.
This is first time
my
seeing
boyfriend since February. I completely trusted him and I've been faithful to him. And I was scrolling down Instagram earlier and noticed that he follow a bunch of hoes and be liking they pics. Now, I feel like this is completely disrespectful towards me, and I don't know if I should forgive him for this. What you think I should do, Gilly? Well, the first thing I think you should do is grow the fuck up. Fuck you mean he liking pictures on Instagram? That's what Instagram is for.
Right.
You know how many bitches in relationship with niggas, and they putting up with niggas man, fucking 8, 7, 9, 12 different bitches a week, and you mad at your nigga because he liking pics on Instagram? Bitch, he just liking the cakes. He could be out here putting icing on the cakes. Fuck is wrong with you? He liking a bitch picture who live in Sweden, and you mad. And the truth is, you be on Instagram looking at niggas just because you don't press that button don't mean you don't like it, bitch. You just like it in your head.
Much you just take offense to it, like
right.
Now,
he just
I don't know if
like he just really want to hop on him,
right?
And like not even let him finish his statement.
Right.
Like first, like he want to hit that because he emotionally driven. You can see it.
Right.
First
he's too
all,
emotional. You can tell he's raised by some bitter, emotional ass woman.
You can tell he was like, first of all,
he probably was bullied too.
He gay. That's what. He
right. That's what I said too. It's too many signs, and females don't be picking up on that shit. I'm gonna tell you.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
A lot of them don't. Look,
a lot of
when I was talking,
they be like, he can relate to us and all this and such. And the first thing they're gonna be like, oh, he can hang with us. He can hang with you. Why? Oh, cause he my friend.
Right.
He friend.
Right.
He this. He that.
Right. He gonna tell them what they want to hear.
He
basically,
bisexual. He gay.
This is the difference between an alpha male and a beta male. That's what we got here. Now, I had a conversation with Kathy a long time ago when I first met her cousin. I'm like, dude, gay. And she told me, no, he's not. He's not gay. I'm like, man, look, I'm telling you, the way this dude keep looking me in my face and shit, the way he walking, that dude gay, man.
Look.
Probably about 3-4 months later, he came out. She's like, I didn't even know. I'm like, exactly.
When a cake is in the oven, you can smell sweet.
Right. There we go. Look. Now look, I want y'all to pay attention to the switch, right? He not gonna stay on topic.
The transition is fucked up.
He not gonna stay on topic. The topic is a man liking random girls' pictures. He gonna switch it to homeboy, like
somebody close to you,
right? To somebody close to you, and try to make you kind of feed into how he trying to make people relate to what he's saying. That dude
bullshit seeds. That's what he doing.
Right.
Y'all and they be falling for that shit. Motherfuckers be falling for it because they get on that he on the subject of liking Instagram pictures from people overseas.
Right.
Then he's like, oh well, let's make this more relatable. Let's make this more personal.
Yeah.
That way I can put them deep in their feelings instantly, and then every conversation and the conversation from here is emotionally driven.
Right. He gonna always find a way to bash somebody. Now look, people got mad at me for posting videos about this dude. And you hating, All this nigga do is go find other people's videos when they actually trying to help people's relationships, and he hate on them.
I don't care if y'all call what he doing an opinion, then how can someone else not have an opinion? You can't be a sensitive basher.
Right.
You can't be a sensitive
what they
basher.
They call it throwing stones when you live in a glass house.
Yeah, he throwing stones and hiding his hand.
Right. Check him out.
But I do know a lot of dudes who think the exact same way, and they dead ass serious about it. And what I also know is that every dude that want to justify his bullshit uses the same 3-step process to do so. Rinse and repeat. Like, step 1 is to somehow invalidate your feelings as if you're wrong for having them. Or in this case, equate them to that of a child that you need to grow up from being. Step 2 is to make a comparison between himself and the absolute lowest common denominator extreme of other men out there. That ain't got shit to do with this. Because you should feel good that he didn't go all the way to cheating. Right. He stopped short of just sugarcoated disrespect. Then step 3 is to turn it around on you. Make a false equivalence between his actions that he knows is wrong and yours. Whereas if you did what he did, if you actually did that, you know the relationship would be over with. Like, for example.
That ain't true. I don't give a fuck if a bitch liking somebody pick.
Not even that. You watch movies all the time, and you got these dudes with these that's buff and all this fucking shit, and they were like, "Nigga, okay, shit,
like
nigga, I'm smashing." Nigga,
you know how many times I done heard chicks talk about Chris Hemsworth, Idris Elba?
Oh yeah,
I don't give a fuck. I don't care,
Shamar,
man.
Oh my God, Shamar Moore and this is
right.
Like, all right,
the
bitch,
nigga,
you about to fuck
Ghost
me. Shit,
on Power. I don't care, man. Like, at the end of the day, who gives a fuck, man? That's fantasy, and that's a whole bunch of bullshit. Ain't got shit to do with me or you. But when you take what a motherfucker say and then you try to attribute it to their homeboy, I'm like, what, nigga? Check out the switch. This the switch. This is why I want y'all to pay attention.
You did what he did. If you actually did that, you know the relationship would be over with. Like, for example, every woman out there has dated a guy seriously. Maybe you with him right now. They got a homeboy that looks better, got a better shape up. He got more money. Maybe he works out more. Something. Y'all know the homeboy of the dude that you was dating, that whenever you met him, your first thought deep down was, damn, I should have been a little bit more patient.
Now that's cool though. Now what if a dude said that about females? Like, damn, I seen her homegirl. I was like, damn, I should have been a little more patient. I should have got her. Like, what type of shit is that?
Well, see, what he doing is he putting it as far as he's removing. Oh well, what I seen in her or seen in him at first was these specific qualities, and this is what attracted me to them, and this and this. He just removing that all out the way. He like, yeah, that nigga look better.
Right.
He's setting it up for the gold digger stage.
Right.
He making it look better, looks, money, status, all that type of shit. Now he configuring that, but the first thing they say is that don't matter.
Right.
That don't matter at all.
But that's what they sell as manhood though.
Yeah, but he volleying up for him and they just
basically,
down.
So it done went. It's so bad, man. I remember when the shit switched from love, companionship, building to he just dick in a wallet. Now he got to be dick, a wallet, and your robot to be considered a man. Bitch, you can't even raise your sons to be a man. How the fuck you gonna tell me what a man is?
Yeah.
You crazy?
You can't tell somebody how to be something if you ain't never been one.
Right.
That homeboy. Let's say when you was with your man and you met his homeboy and you saw that his homeboy was a little girthy down there, no sweatpants.
Hold on.
Bro, what man talks like this, man? Who even says girthy?
No, hold on. He could have left that he could have left that out. He could have left that description or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Look at his face.
And he meant that. What 50 say? Yeah, everything that nigga said, he did that shit.
Right, yeah, he did that. You can tell.
No, man, he sound just like a salesman. He's selling that shit.
Right, that's like, all he's doing.
He just sound like an infomercial. Like he just popped in like, you ever been down?
Right.
You ever looked at your man's homeboy and noticed that he was a little girthy down there?
Right.
That's
exactly what it sounds like. I'm like, first of all, y'all not picking up on this dude being a homosexual, okay? You can't
I ain't got nothing against your lifestyle,
right.
Or homosexuality or whatever. I'm not homophobic or whatever the fuck.
But how you getting your game from a gay dude about how to be a woman? I mean, about how a man's supposed to treat a woman. First of all,
and he can't keep them in.
Almost all of y'all call each other bitches.
Yeah, that's wrong.
And hoes. And on top of that, y'all know somebody that ain't shit. Ain't shit with their kids, ain't shit with their family, ain't shit with their man. They out here cheating, they out here fucking off. Like, at what point do y'all stop saying this whole cliche that, all women are queens and all this other shit? Y'all act like y'all don't know bitches too. There's plenty of bitches out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's plenty of ain't shit motherfuckers out there. Trust me, some of y'all done raised them. Some of y'all out here printing these motherfuckers like factories.
Yeah.
Go down. All you got
having bitches that raise bitches that's having baby bitches right now.
Right. All you got to do is scroll down your Instagram timeline. you'll see a whole bunch of bitches that ain't shit. Trust me.
Ooh,
all of them ain't shit, but they ass. You see it in their pictures. All of them ain't shit, but they curves. You see it all the time. And then they say it's for body positivity.
I don't get how
right.
everybody always putting their advice out there, but don't take their own advice.
Right. Right.
Girl, I'm so tired of this nigga. I'm tired of this and such, and then turn right back around and be with the
Be
nigga.
right with the nigga.
And then be like, oh, he ain't shit, and then turn around and be with the nigga.
Right.
And then it's like, get yourself together. Know what it is to be you. Know what it is to be your sex, whether it's male or female.
Right.
Learn more about your culture. And then you can contribute to the rest of the world.
Right. This dude right here wants you to believe that the only good man out there is some rich ass nigga that fucking stay in the gym. That's some rich ass nigga that stay in the gym all day, come home, kiss your feet, suck your toes and shit, and say, I worship you, God. That's what he's telling y'all. And that's just unrealistic. I'm sorry. All right. Women outnumber men. We see it every day. We go to jail more than y'all. We get killed more than y'all. We die from stress more than y'all. This is fact. So eventually, a lot of y'all motherfuckers that's talking all this shit about men ain't shit and this, that, and other, y'all gonna be lonely. Period. And that's just by numbers.
I just hope it change over the next.
I do too. Man, and that's another thing too that we need to speak on. There's a lot of dudes out here that praise all right, I'm finna finish this. That praise the wrong shit and they got y'all thinking the wrong way. That's true. Like, there's a lot of dudes out here messing up. They take their game from rappers and all that other shit, like, and thinking that that's real life and all sort of shit. But trust me, man. Trust me. It ain't what it seems.
Of his, that you had the audacity to, in any shape, form, or fashion, express that to the homeboy. I mean, something so subtle as just staring for too long. Or follow him afterwards on IG and liking that picture of him in his sweatpants, since you know disrespecting the relationship is what Instagram is for, and there are other girls out there swallowing the eggplant. You could be doing that, but you just double tapping on a picture. Y'all know if you did that, your dude would call you every disloyal thought, a whole epithet in the book. Why? Because there's a difference between having a thought up here and expressing that thought, whether directly or indirectly, and giving it life. Like, there's a difference between hating your job so much.
It be like, people be like people like him, he be one of them niggas that say this shit and then go on Instagram and shit, and then like the pictures and do the same shit, and then when his nigga catch him, he was like, "Why you double tapping on these other niggas?" He was like, "That's art."
Right.
He's a model. He's modeling. I'm just admiring the art.
Right. Right. That's him.
Cause he one of them what do you call them niggas? He one of them motherfucking rope-a-dope ass niggas. Until he get himself in one of those positions, and he's like, well, you know what, Jeffrey, calm down. It wasn't that. This ain't that, Jeff. All right.
This ain't that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, man. Dude.
But you just said in your other video that niggas be dirty down there.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's
yeah,
man?
You want to set the building on fire and then getting caught talking about it or sending a bomb threat over the phone. There's a difference. There's a difference between, being tired of carrying the financial bulk of the responsibility in your relationship because your dude is hitting hard times right now, and then getting on Instagram with memes and posting all these statuses and quotes and shit about how you tired of dealing with broke ass dudes, knowing that the general public knows that you two are an item. The difference is, one of them is strictly in your imagination, and the other one is a segue for that imagination to somehow become reality. Like, it feels good whenever your significant other curves other people with no remorse, brags on you to the general public. Like, it makes you feel good. So conversely, you have every right to feel a way about your significant other disrespecting you with their conduct in the relationship to the general.
So how come he didn't show Gilly other video?
Right.
About niggas in his inbox.
Gilly do a lot of talking to both sides.
Bro. Yeah, it ain't like he just giving it up on one side. He just said, "Hey, look, I know niggas is gonna be in my business, but I know niggas gonna shoot their shot." You know what I mean? It's just the confidence in the
niggas
that you
supposed
have.
to.
Yeah.
Oh, look, if I'm out somewhere, as long as I'm not with my chick, If she out somewhere, she get complimented, somebody try to holler, I don't give a fuck.
Look, I tell you this. I was out with Sasha, and motherfucker, I'm like, man, dang, he just kept looking. I was like, nigga, go ahead and holler.
Right.
I was like, go ahead and holler. I said, because I told him straight up, I said, look, I said, I don't ever trip about shit like that because, like Too Short say, I live by the rules of two. If you got enough game, you can take my bitch. If she go, then that's cool.
Right.
That's cool. I said, and I'll give you the free throw. Shoot it. Shoot your shot.
That's
because
what I say too.
Because it's a man's nature.
Right.
I said, but you shoot your shot, you brick, you miss it. If I catch your bitch,
I'm gonna shoot my shot too.
And I'm gonna shoot my shot, nigga. I'm gonna be like Steph Curry in that motherfucker.
My thing is this.
And you better not get mad, because if you do,
right,
then I'm entitled to fuck you up.
But like, my thing is this: if I'm with her and we in the same vicinity and you still, I'm like, hold on now, that's disrespectful. You stepping on my toes, nigga.
If he just like
let's say we hugged up at the movies or something, and the nigga say, hey, hold up, bro. You stepping on my fucking toes? Fuck wrong with you, nigga? You gonna have to pay for that. Now look, right? So, but if we just out somewhere, let's say I don't know, at a party or some shit, and she by herself, I might just watch.
Yeah, and like, you know that niggas, I can't remember the video. Me like shit. My girl walked through that motherfucking look shit. Niggas looking, grab me. It's like I walk behind her. Pick up the compliments.
Like Cedric.
Yeah. let me get this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just human nature. When you confident in who you are, your relationship and what's going on, you respect human nature. You know the laws of everything.
Right.
We're not gonna be emotionally charged and go out and be like, oh, this nigga, he just looked at my girl. Let me go shoot this nigga so another nigga like Gilly say can be on land. Slam your bitch to the death.
Right. See, that's different, man. I don't understand these dudes, man.
Public, and then basically sending an open invite for other people to come in and offer them what they clearly seem to be lacking. And it really don't matter where the girl is that your dude is following and liking all her pictures. If she's all the way in Sweden and he can't stop himself, like his thirst exceeds his self-control so much, he can't stop himself from double tapping on the picture, even though he knows it's going to cause problems in his relationship. Do you really think he's going to have enough self-control to stop himself for the girl that looks just like that girl that's in Sweden, but she's 15 minutes away, that wants him to double tap on her ass? I doubt it. And me personally, I don't care if it's just a like or two every month or every other month.
So what you're saying is this nigga is gonna go out and smash something that's double tap, but you just planted the seed that his bitch needs to look or live with that regret of, damn, I should have been with his homeboy.
Right. Which one works? Which one works? Living with that thought and knowing damn well you're in a fucking relationship, you out here being like you out here just completely being fake all the time, but at the same time, dude ain't do nothing but tap a picture because he's seen the ass. Dude, we're supposed to like women. Did you know that?
Yeah, it'd be different if he was out double tapping other men's shit. Then
right. Then you could worry about some shit. Like, hold on, bro. Did you take this picture? You ain't allowed to like it unless you took the motherfucker, nigga. What is that about?
Yeah, not unless he got some shoes on that you're like, oh, damn, he's showing the shoes. All right, I like those shoes. Or, damn, I like that jacket or something. You know what I mean? He looks a little girthy in those sweatpants.
And look, Jake, the dude that shot my video, he takes some dope ass pictures. And a lot of them be a dude. I like them pictures just because I like the art and how he took the motherfucker. It's photography.
Yeah.
It's the color correction and shit.
But other than that field and you understand.
Right. Other than that, I ain't liking no niggas' pictures, especially niggas that's naked. I don't like a nigga's picture with his shirt off. That ain't cool, man. He probably like 100 of them motherfuckers a day.
Double tapping like a motherfucker.
Right.
He be hitting the bruh.
Yeah, just be trying to shit on every man he can find.
Onto something like that. I think, when it goes overboard to several likes and comment and emojis, that's when it gets disrespectful. But guess what? Everybody got different comfort levels. There are some girls and some dudes that don't mind they partner sleeping with other people. Hell, they'll even join them.
Now, how the fuck did we get from liking the pit from a girl in Sweden to all of this shit? He filling their heads up with bullshit.
It's because he's dropping seeds. He is a seed planter. And you
That's
know,
crazy.
and he drops seeds of doubt, he drops seeds of all that.
Right. We in bad shape if y'all wouldn't believe in that shit. That's all I'm saying. We out.